Hearing Arionne Curry say that yes and no when asked if she feels as though Martell played her or not on social media had me wanting to figure out how many people, how many husbands, how many men in particular actually, after leaving their wives or after having an affair and there's a divorce, how many of those men actually go and marry the mistress?
Matt St. Quebec, man, the girl was heaven sent. Matt St. Quebec, man, the girl was heaven sent.
I was like, let me see if there's any statistics or studies or anything out there that will kind of give me an answer, because I'm just wondering if she really did find hope based off of maybe a statistic or something she read. Because I'm just like, I don't even know people, or I never really hear of the instances where the husband actually winds up marrying a side chick or the mistress or whatever. So I said, okay, fine, let me go and look this up. And I found out that a book by Dr. Jan Halper about successful men noted that only 3% of men who engage in extramarital affairs actually marry their mistress. 3%. So I'm just like, yes, this is how come we have to do research and study people's behaviors, find out stuff that's out there before we just start thinking that we better than the next woman. Because I honestly feel that way about this whole situation. I mean, I really do. I feel like Arionne feels like she's better than Melanie in some kind of way. It's kind of giving me that I got your man kind of, I got your man. Like, it's just giving me that kind of vibe. But to hear that she's single, and, you know, Martell be on the show talking about he's single, just let you know that you should never want to be a side chick. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what I'm going to say. We do have to learn how to look out for each other as sisters and not deal with married men. Because you would want that same kind of like reciprocal action if you were the wife. That's the thing. You know how like we do literally reap what we sow. So I just hope that this is a wake-up call to both men and women. Because I'm not going to say Martell is absolutely innocent, but at the same time, I just feel like it should be a code amongst each other. And I don't like this whole thing of, you know, if you're having issues with in your marriage or in a relationship, that you have to put up with stuff because if you don't, the next girl will. I don't like that. It should not be no next girl. We had to be on code with these things. Now, I understand if, like, you know, a woman didn't know, but we all know that Coleslaw knew that Martell was married before they got intimate. So I don't want to hear. I'm talking about for the women that know, or the women that maybe purposefully seek out married men. This is not the way you want to go. And another statistic I found is that men who do marry like their mistresses or the, you know, the woman that they had an affair with have a divorce rate as high as 75%. And you know the regular divorce rate is like, I think 50 or whatever. But you marrying the side chick, the mistress, just increase that by 25% even more. And I also learned that infidelity research from the Zur Institute found that most affairs don't go beyond the falling in love phase and are short term. Right? They don't go beyond that falling in love, like that euphoric honeymoon stage. They don't go past that honeymoon stage. So I think, you know, it's even just hearing that. And like I said, to be a woman, to want to put yourself in that kind of situation does let you know where a woman's self-esteem is as well. Because remember how, as the saying goes, we accept the love that we feel like we deserve. So if she felt like she wasn't more than, you know, Martell giving her like gifts and things and stuff like that, and she didn't want something deeper as far as intimacy, emotional, and talking to each other about goals, dreams, and things like that to actually build a relationship, that's kind of sad. And I feel like she deserves that, and all women deserve that. Like, we have to have our standards up too, because honestly, you know, your standards have to be low if you're just willing to put up with a piece of a man. And I don't like those sayings either. Having a piece of a man is better than having no man. No, it's not, because you're gonna want more. Like, you know, you're designed for love, and love in its totality, not just a piece of it. You're not gonna want that. So, to all the side chicks out there, to all the women that's messing around with married men, don't do it. So I'm not saying either party is innocent, But I do feel as though that women, we have to be smarter than that. If a man is trying to use you as a way of filling his needs because what his wife ain't doing, no, we need to send him back to his wife. You need to work it out with your wife, okay? Because that's who you made vows to. Y'all can become stronger if you communicate about your issues. But you ain't about to get no cheat code, no shirt code, no cheat code, no shortcut by trying to lay up and mess with me, okay? So I feel like we women had to be on one accord with this. Even if you got a friend that you know that's messing with a married man, you may feel like it's none of my business. And really it's not, but I would still drop little hints and stuff like that in there. Like, you wouldn't want nobody doing that to you, because when the heart is involved and people's bodies involved, I do feel like that's something that, our hearts, bodies, spirits are very, what's the word? Temperamental? I think that's the word. And I just feel like we shouldn't play with them. Like they said, the heart is the most dangerous tool, dangerous weapon to play with. So I think that we will be better if we start being better to ourselves, wanting better, demanding better, and being better. You'll receive better. Arionne, Curry, sis, yeah, the statistics weren't looking pretty good for you and Martell. And I know you said yes and no. You feel like he played you. The no part is probably like, I knew what it was before I even got it. I knew the statistics were low of me being with him in the end. And, sometimes I feel like men do that too for the thrill of it. And then once the wife actually divorced him, they're just done with you. Because it was nothing, no real strong foundation to begin with. It was basically based off a lie while y'all got together. And like they say, you can't build happiness off of another woman's tears. So I just hope that she learned a lesson, and I hope that, we all learned a lesson in this too. You don't want nobody that somebody else done already got. I don't want nobody else's man, nobody else's husband, because we as women deserve a full man. And that man, if you got having problems with your relationship, you need to talk it out, speak it up, work it out with your wife. And if nothing changes, then okay, go ahead and divorce her. Go about things the right way. People have a lot of respect for things that kind of don't matter. We'll, give our work notice. We'll do the proper things. Vacation times, we'll put in our PTO time, wait for it to get approved. We don't just not show up to work the next day. We actually do the protocols and procedures that's laid out for work and everything else, school, whatever. But when it comes down to like a person, your family, your wife, your kids and stuff like that, your morals inside, it's just like we don't care. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's not right. We be playing around with people's feelings too much, and it's not cool. But anyway, let me know what y'all think. Did y'all see this coming? Did y'all know that Arionne was going to say she was going to feel played at the end? Let me know what y'all think, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.